Aiden, it's time for you to wrap up about what needs to happen on this project. Oh.
I'm not good at rapping.
The channel trailer.
Dude, if that makes the channel trailer, I'm showing my wife.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us for part 2 on Hannah Duggan here in northern Minnesota. We had the pond filled when we were last leaving on last week. We were leaving it filling. Now we've got the pond full and the guys are ready to start working on the waterfall wetland filter area. We've got plenty of soil over there. We've got some work to do with our plumbing. Then we'll cover up all the plumbing with the soil. We're kind of grade our way back. We're going to work on our next series of waterfalls. So we can't go too high here because of our grade and soil and all that. So we're going to have just another cool little waterfall that's rolling over some rapids, kind of creating some low notes. And then we'll have one last waterfall coming off of our wetland filter somewhere over there. So that's what the guys are starting to do right now, just kind of cleaning up the day, getting things rolling, making sure there's no low edges, supporting everything with soil, and getting it ready so that when we can turn on the hose, we'll fill it up the rest of the way, and then we'll keep rolling on this today. All right, that's what we're up to. All right, been regrading the yard, getting that in the good spots. So Brad is getting ready to catch our fish, collapse down our tank here, get that out of the way, and then we're gonna move the fish over to the pond. I'm gonna get that little fountain over there for now too, until we plug it in.
We are moving your fish into their new home.
Hope you like the videos. Are you having fun?
All right, so B-Rad is working on getting our wetland filter in a good spot. So we're gonna have a pretty deep wetland filter with a lot of gravel, various size gravel. We got some 6 to 12 going in there. We got some 2 to 4, 1.5 inch, 3/4 inch. So we're gonna have a lot of gravel in there. That's gonna act as a humongous filter for this big koi pond.
Yeah, isn't it peaceful?
All right, we're cooking dinner. We got brats and hot dogs, toasted the buns. We've got vegetables, thanks to Erica. She cut them up for us before we got here, and some fruits. And then thank you to Hannah. She's been taking really good care of us. She made a corn chowder that looks like she made it from scratch. So how cool is that? She put it in the fridge, said all you have to do is heat it up. So it's about warm now. I'll turn it down a little bit. The guys are still working a little bit here, trying to finish up the day, and I wanted to make sure when they were ready to call it a day, we had food ready to go for them. So we got some cold drinks, we got some food ready to go. Oh, got me making dinner for the guys, so we got the desserts here. All right, so dinner is ready for anyone who wants to eat dinner.
Oh, dinner is ready!
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's day 5 here on our project for Hannah Duggan up here in greater northern Minnesota. Man, it has been awesome. We're hoping to make it a real impactful day where we can get the waterfall up and running, do detail work, cleanup work, and if we're lucky, we get to be done at the end of the day here. Otherwise, there might be some cleanup and some detail work to do tomorrow morning. I really love the shoreline work over there. That looks beautiful. Again, that's all about the details. Guys are working on the wetland filter over here. That is a huge component of what we do. This is going to be an oversized filter. And what's so cool about this particular thing is it is going to have a lot of gravel. So there's a lot of cool things, a lot of really cool things happening here. Got a fish back in there yesterday. That was great. Super happy that got done. The fish are probably a little scared because of the ride they've been on over the week here. Monday we took them out. By yesterday, the end of yesterday, Thursday, we had gotten them back in here. How cool is that? So they weren't gone too long, and now they're in their new home, and they're probably in the fish tunnel trying to figure out where are they, this huge new spot. So a lot of cool things there, and that's what we're up to. Well, with that being said, it's time to get to work. Enough talking for me for a while. Guys are getting ready to put our aqua blocks down in there. Once those aqua blocks are in, we'll get a relief, a place for us to drain it and back flush it. Then we will be putting in a lot of gravel after that. All right, Aiden is starting with mulch over there. That is a good sign. Means we're getting closer and closer to that finish line. So we're going to work some of the 6 to 12s into our wetland filter. Wetland filter has come together really nicely. Got our different layers of gravel in there. All right, the guys are just doing some detail work right now on our wetland filter, getting that ready so we can plug it in. We've got the water filling up in the wetland filter because there is so much water in there. So we put the garden hose up there, filling it with the garden hose so that when we plug it in, we don't have too much water drain out of the pond into the wetland filter. Things are going good. We're just steadily cleaning up, making it look like we weren't here as much as we can.
It's so loud.
Like too loud?
Well, like in a good way.
Okay. Oh, I like it.
So good.
All right, well, it's like Brad said, we only have a few things left to do until we get to say check this out to y'all. I am very excited to show this off. It turned out fantastic. Another work of art. Well, it's like our tagline, living works of art, 1 yard at a time. That's what this is. I think it is fantastic. I can't wait to show it off to you. So with that being said, we're going to get to work. We've got some things to do, and we'll be wrapping it up and heading back home today. What a fun project. I love my job. We'll talk in a bit.
Originally, I really thought you guys were gonna just do like, take out the koi pond that I had and do the same size and like shape and stuff, just with bigger boulders and like a different like filtration system. And this is, and then you were talking about like the little falls, and I thought it was really like just a small little thing. It's just, this is, I had no idea.
when the pile of boulders showed up, what was going through your mind?
I was like, where the frick are they gonna put all these? I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna have a swimming pool, and I do. It's basically a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. I was also really worried, like, because you and I texted back and forth. I kept texting you with, like, Pinterest images.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it turned out much more, like,
I don't know.
you did, like, such a good job, like, when you were outlining it with, like, the spray paint and stuff, like, just, like, getting it very, like, natural feeling, like, plus you were saying some good thoughts of, like, how this kind of butts up to the forest over here, and, like, how it could grow in stuff to make it look like it's just a stream coming out of the forest. I love that.
It's going to lead to more things for sure. It'll be fun to see what you do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like what some of the like best compliments we can get are when people love it.
So I'm excited to add the koi to it and watch them kind of grow. And I'm really excited for the water, like to settle, like to see everything. I think the lights at night are gonna be so cool.
Yeah, it is because last night we got a chance to see them. And it was cool, but yeah, in that murky, all those particles are picking up that light and changing the way the light responds. So when it does clear up, you should see more of the like dancing effect that we want.
Do the fish swim around at night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fun
that's
too.
Gonna be super cool.
Yeah, because when they go in front of the light, let's say it's a goldfish, the whole reflection is like gold back at you. It kind of gets this cool glow. So yeah, I definitely think you want to get some koi. Koi are fun.
First, you're ripping out the old thing, which is really fun. Plus, I got to run the machine for a little bit there. That was
yeah. It's always hard. I'm like the quickest operator, and I genuinely like thank the homeowners, and a lot of what we do is taking out what someone else had put in and redoing it, and we have a career because they fell in love with water features. The best thing you can do is just keep adding that aquascape beneficial bacteria. When you buy food, we're going to want you to buy the aquascape food as well, because they have basically like a probiotic in the food that already is like pre-digested for the bacteria to take over. Their food is high quality and it really works, especially when you get the koi. So we come in and then I pull in with the machines, right? Yeah, and then all of a sudden it was just like the bomb went off, or what's it like being in your shoes? Because we do this, every day.
I didn't know what to expect, so it was like, honestly, I thought the machines were going to be bigger. Like, I had no idea. I was like, what kind of operation this takes,
Yeah.
So it was actually kind of fun to see this, and you guys did like a really good job. You were really conscious of my space that wasn't a koi pond.
Yeah, we really try to treat it like it would be our own property as much as we can.
Yeah,
minimize our mess.
that
Try
really
to clean
stood out.
up.
I had no idea that's how much like detail work went into it. Like I thought it was just like place some rocks, but like the amount of like having to fill every crevice and like watch like Brad like go dig through dirt to find the perfect rock to fill in a spot. Like you have to have people that like care about their job and like are like care about the company, like they're there long term. It's not like just like a seasonal, like throw someone in. They don't care, like they're gonna, they know they're leaving at the end of the summer or whatever. It's like everyone on your team, like really, it's like I know what has to happen for each step of the thing. Well, I just started imagining like all the ways that like now I have a place to sit outside at night. Like I don't know, there's nowhere really, like I could sit on a porch, there's no lights out there or anything, like this is such a nice, like I just started imagining like fire pit, like having like, a glass of wine out here and like.
We got a lot of cool spots to sit like that and do that.
Well, I love how many rocks you put where I can sit on. And,
Yeah.
I love that.
Awesome. Well, I don't know. Thank you again for the opportunity. And
Thank you.
thank you for trusting us.
I'm so stoked. I'm so glad it worked out the way it did. Like, yeah, I don't know if I ever said that, but like, I literally called all over the place. This is like the origin story. I called all over looking for like anyone to just be able to give me like instructions to maintain the previous koi pond, because I was just struggling. Like it was just so much work. So I ended up calling you guys, and then like you did what you could. Like you were like, well, it's not quite. It's kind of like a hard system to work with, but you gave me.
Yeah, it was just missing some of the parts. Like I said, they were ambitious. They dug a big hole, and then,
you know, if they could have done it 20 years ago, too, that's the hard part is that, you know, the awareness and all of what we do is really growing.
Yeah.
People now, do-it-yourselfers, can really do some good stuff by themselves. But yeah, we try and mimic Mother Nature, so it's easier for you to take care of.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just love the origin story.
I know.
And then now here we are. I feel like a giant.
It's so hard because like you take over someone's pond and you know they put their heart and soul into it. It's kind of like the bittersweet thing of what we do is like a lot of our clients. Yeah, now we leave. We really get to enjoy our clients and get to know each other.
Well, we
give them
decided we're
something
gonna
they
make
wanted.
year reunion.
I like it.
So
That
next
sounds
summer, you guys are coming back up for a camp out.
That sounds awesome. Sounds fun. All right,
So
cool.
it's not goodbye. It's see you later.
And then know to call us with any questions or anything that's going on with it. You know,
Oh
we
yeah.
want to be your resource.
I have your text every day. How are you, Nick?
I don't have service
There's
right
another
now.
photo of the fish.
Awesome. Yeah, I would love to be able to do that. Awesome. Well, pleasure to work with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Come here, bud. Oop. Little Wiley, come here. I know, it feels weird. It feels weird. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Who's next? Big red, big yellow, blue guy.